What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, August 10th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Avatar director James Cameron says that the movie's sequels will feature the same main villain. The 62-year-old filmmaker said in the September issue of Empire that Stephen Lang's just get better as Colonel Miles Coldridge in Avatar 2 in the sequel. Cameron told the magazine the interesting conceit of the Avatar sequel is it pretty much the same characters. There are new characters and a lot of new settings and creatures, so I'm taking characters you know and putting them in unfamiliar places and moving them on this greater journey. But it's not a whole bunch of new characters every time. He also added, there's not a new villain every time, which is interesting. Same guy, same shit throughout all four movies. He is so good and he just gets better. I know Stephen Lang is going to knock this one out of the park. Lang's character appeared to die at the end of Avatar, which opened in theaters in 2009. The 63-year-old actor was confirmed to return in 2013 and discussed the sequels in an interview with It Ain't That Cool News in August 2016. Lang said of his character's return, well, how am I still in them? I guess I would just quote Jim Cameron on that when he asked that, and he leaned forward in that intimidating way and says, hey, it's science fiction. There's the answer to that. He also added to the film's progress, we're getting there. It's not like the work has been going on. The design, the production design, the various worlds and creatures and environments, that's all being worked out. Avatar 2 opens in theaters December 2020 and will be followed by Avatar 3, Avatar 4, and Avatar 5. Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, and Sigourney Weaver will return as Jake Scully, Neytiri, and Dr. Grace Augustine. Josh Brolin showed off his muscular physique as Cable in the latest Deadpool 2 photo shared by Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds captioned the photo Tuesday on Twitter, which features Brolin flexing alongside a smaller version of Deadpool. Josh Brolin and I just love to hang out and chat between takes. He calls me his little shake weight. Brolin is notably in shape for the X-Men role, as he is seen displaying his bulging biceps. In addition to portraying Cable, the actor will also be seen as Marvel mega villain Thanos in the upcoming Avengers sequel Infinity War. On Monday, Reynolds gave fans their first look at Brolin in costume as the time-traveling mutant. The 49-year-old was seen sporting Cable's signature mechanical eye, scarred face, and metal arm, in addition to having a teddy bear hanging by his side. Cable, also known as Nathan Summers, hails from the future and is the adult son of X-Men character Cyclops. He is often paired with Deadpool in the Marvel Comics as the duo shares a 50-issue series together. Directed by David Leitch, Deadpool arrives in theaters June 1st, 2018, and also stars Sassy Beats as Mercenary Domino, Leslie Uggams, who is reprising her role as Blind Al, and Hunt for the Wilder People star Julian Denson. Brolin previously said of the sequel in June, there's a lot of stuff going on in Deadpool, and it's very surprising, and it will be very satisfying when you see it. It is even funnier than the first one. Milla Jovovich is being eyed to star in Lionsgate's upcoming reboot of Hellboy that stars Stranger Things alum David Harbour in the title role. Jovovich is in final negotiations to join the film titled Hellboy, Rise of the Blood Queen, that is set to be directed by Neil Marshall, Deadline reported. The actress would appear as the villainous Blood Queen, noted Entertainment Weekly. The film's plot revolves around Hellboy taking on the evil sorceress who is threatening humankind. Actor Ian McShane joined Hellboy recently as Professor Broom, the adoptive father of the superhero. The Hellboy reboot was announced in May by the comic book's creator Mike Mignola, who is helping to pen the script alongside Andrew Cosby and Christopher Golden. Previously directed, Guillermo del Toro helmed two Hellboy films that starred Ron Perlman in the lead role, 2004's Hellboy and 2008's Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Universal has announced that Chris Pratt's upcoming action film Cowboy Ninja Viking will arrive in theaters on June 28, 2019. The film, which has been in development since 2014, is being produced by Pratt alongside Guyman Cassidy, Mark Gordon, and Michael DeLuca, Variety reported. Cowboy Ninja Viking is an adaptation of the Image Comics graphic novel of the same name by writer A.J. Lieberman and artist Riley Rosmo. The story follows an assassin who utilizes skills and abilities from three different personas. Universal is searching for a director director to helm the project, noted the Hollywood Reporter. Cowboy Ninja Viking marks the second collaboration between Pratt and Universal following his starring role in the Jurassic World series, which has recently wrapped up production on sequel Fallen Kingdom, which is due in theaters June 22nd, 2018. The actor will also next be seen reprising his Guardians of the Galaxy role as Star-Lord in Marvel's upcoming Avengers sequel, Infinity War, due in theaters May 4th, 2018. HBO has renewed Ballers starring Dwayne Johnson and Insecure starring Issa Rae for additional seasons. Ballers, about ex-athlete Spencer Strassman, who reinvents himself into a financial manager for sports stars, has been renewed for Season 4, while Insecure, about Issa D, played by Rae, and her friend Molly Carter, played by Yvonne Yori, deals with their everyday life, including their careers and relationship experiences, has been renewed for Season 3, Variety reported. The comedy is currently airing on Sunday following Game of Thrones. HBO Program Executive VP Amy Gravett said in a statement, "We're thrilled that the summer lineup of Ballers and Insecure connect with our viewers out of the gate. We're so proud to work with Dwayne, Issa, and all of the amazing talent in both shows." Rae shared the news of the renewal on Twitter by sharing a video featuring photos of the cast. Rae wrote with the video, noting at the end, "It's hell official. #Insecure HBO has been renewed for another season on at HBO. We got y'all." Jennifer Lawrence says she's never confused with new boyfriend Darren Aronofsky. The 26-year-old actress opened up in the September issue of Vogue about her relationship with the 48-year-old filmmaker who directed her in the forthcoming movie Mother. Lawrence explained, "We had energy after telling the magazine she started seeing Aronofsky after filming finished. I had energy for him. I don't know how he felt about me." She recalled, "When I saw the movie, I was reminded all over again how brilliant he is. For the past year, I've been dealing with him as just a human." Lawrence praised Aronofsky as an amazing father to his 11-year-old son Henry, whom he shares with ex-partner Rachel Weisz. She also says that the director and Harvard University graduate makes her feel secure. The stars shared, "I've been in relationships before where I am just confused, and I'm never confused with him." She jokingly added, "I normally don't like Harvard people because they can't go 2 minutes without mentioning that they went to Harvard. He's not like that." Lawrence and Aronofsky were first linked in the fall of 2016. E! News reported last week that the couple have discussed their future but are not in a rush to get married. A source says things are getting serious with them. They are so in love with each other. The insider added, "Jennifer always cracks jokes and Darren just gets her humor. They laugh all the time." Mother co-stars Javier Bardem, Ed Harris, and Michelle Pfeiffer, and opens in theaters September 15th. Grace Moretz says she was left in tears after a male co-star fat-shamed her as a teen. The 20-year-old actress recalled in an interview with Variety's Power of Young Hollywood issue how an actor in his 20s told her she was too big to date when she was 15. She says, "This guy that was like my love interest was like, I'll never date you in real life." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, you're too big for me as in my size," she recounted. "It was one of the only actors that ever made me cry on set." Moretz didn't share the actor's identity, but did say he was 23, 24, 25 when she was 15. She said she went bawling to one of her 4 brothers after the incident, but pretended like nothing happened on the set. The star confessed, "I had to pick it up and go back on set and pretend he was a love interest, and it was really hard." She says, "It just made you realize that there are some really bad people out there, and for some reason, he felt the need to say that to me. You have to kind of forgive and not forget really, but it was just like, wow. It was jarring. I look back on it, and I was 16, which is really, really dark." Moretz apologized in May after fans called out her movie Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs for body shaming in a marketing campaign. The film used an ad featuring a thin Snow White next to a heavier version of herself with the tagline, "What if Snow White was no longer beautiful and the Seven Dwarfs not so short?" Moretz tweeted at the time, I have now fully reviewed the marketing for Red Shoes. I am just as appalled and angry as everyone else. This wasn't approved by me or my team." She also added, "Please know I have let the producers of the film know. I lent my voice to a beautiful script that I hope you will all see in its entirety." Rachel Lindsay detailed her love for fiancé Brian Abasolo Tuesday on Instagram following the season finale of The Bachelorette. Lindsay wrote alongside a photo of herself and Abasolo holding each other while holding up glasses of wine, "This day was a dream come true. Brian, you have showed me a love that I never had before. You've challenged me in ways I could have never imagined." She also continued about meeting and dating Abasolo on The Bachelorette. "This road, it was not easy, but you have been my rock and still are my rock through it all. We found love in such a public way, but the depths of our love is something that only we will know and will have between each other forever. I will do it all over again if it led me back to you. She concluded by saying, you're my better half, and thank you for being just who you are and never changing for anyone. Thank you for always taking the high road, and thank you for loving me unconditionally. I love you with all my heart. At the Brian Absololo, and more than I could ever define to you. I'm so excited to spend forever with you. Lindsay gave Absololo the final rose Monday during the season finale of the reality dating show runner of Peter Krause due to his cold feet when it came to marriage. Absololo said as he proposed to Lindsay after he received the final rose, you're everything I could ever want in a woman, a wife, the mother of my children. I am completely head over heels, totally, absolutely in love with you. She also added, I love you, and I can't imagine spending my life with someone else. The live portion of the finale involved Absololo asking Lindsay to marry him again in front of the live audience. Tamra Judge renewed her wedding vows Tuesday amid family drama with her daughter. The 49-year-old Real Housewives of Orange County star said I do to husband Eddie Judge in Aruba just a day after her estranged daughter, 18-year-old Sydney Barney, slammed her on Facebook. Judge captioned a photo of herself and Eddie on the beach, celebrating love with all the hate that's going on. May God bless your life because it's not always easy, but God has a plan, a big plan. She said of co-stars Shannon Bedore, Lydia McLaughlin, and Kelly Dodd, I want to say thank you to at Shannon Bedore, at OC Lydia, and at RHOC at Kelly Dodd. You know what you did and you all rock. Hashtag Aruba. Judge originally married Eddie in Dana Point, California in June 2013. She shares sons Ryan with first husband Derek Veith and is parent to Sydney, Sophia, and Spencer with second husband Simon Barney, who took custody of Sydney after the divorce. E-News reported Sydney called out Judge in a since-deleted post Monday, saying she ultimately chose to live with her father because her mom's toxic behavior, not because of the divorce. Sydney wrote, the reason I left my mom's house are that she was neglectful, leaving us at home with no food, or simply ignoring us entirely. She constantly puts herself first, and the biggest reason was that she was mentally and emotionally abusive. She was no mother to me. She also added, the only reason I am not living with her is because she continues to do the things that push me out of her house, like talking about me on the show, press, social media, doing embarrassing things on the show, lying to me, and putting herself first, to name a few. Judge described the situation with Sydney as so messed up in an interview with Entertainment Tonight in August 2016. The reality star joined Real Housewives of Orange County in Season 3 and returned in July for Season 12. Kim Zolciak says she couldn't speak during her life-changing stroke in 2015. The 39-year-old reality star shared details about the scary experience in the preview for Wednesday's episode of Hollywood Medium with Tyler Henry. Zolciak recalled, for Henry, I went down to hug my son, then my hand started to go numb. It was like numb times a gazillion, not the normal, like shake it off. Then I couldn't speak, and I was trying to, and it was scary. She added the stroke was a life-changing, literally. I never thought at 37 I would have a stroke, and in front of my children nonetheless. I've pretty much fully recovered, but I can't say that I don't think like could this happen again. Zolciak said in a post in July that she almost fully recovered from her stroke in September 2015. She shared the warning signs of a stroke with fans, urging them to please always check it out if something doesn't seem right. The star wrote at the time, as you know, I had a stroke in September 2015. I'm so thankful for everyone's quick thinking. I never seen doctors, nurses move as fast as they did the second I was wheeled in. I'm so thankful for my medical team. She also shared, I had almost fully recovered. Sometimes my tongue slipped when I speak, and sometimes I have the word on the tip of my tongue, but it just doesn't come out. But I feel great. I've had my stroke at 37. It can happen to anyone at any age. Zolciak shares 6 children with husband, NFL free agent Croy Bierman, with whom she married in 2011. She previously told Bravo's Daily Dish having a stroke changed everything about her worldview. The Today cast had a special surprise for Hoda Kotb on her 53rd birthday. Kathy Lee Gifford, Matt Lauer, Savannah Guthrie, Al Roker, and Chanel Jones brought Kotb to tears by singing happy birthday and presented her with a cake on Wednesday's episode. Kotb told her co-anchors the surprise was especially touching because it was her first birthday as a mom to her daughter Haley Joy. The star explained, this time last year I didn't have Haley, and I get to celebrate my birthday with the little girl. She gushed, anyways, I'm sorry, but it's so awesome. I'm bursting. Thank you. This is an awesome birthday birthday for so many reasons. Kotb shared a positive message on Instagram while wishing her followers a happy Wednesday prior to the episode. The post reads, "What a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't happened yet." Kotb adopted Haley in February and will raise the infant with boyfriend Joel Schifferman. She shared a photo of her family at the beach on Monday. Andy Samberg and his wife, singer-songwriter Joanna Newsom, have welcomed their first child together, a baby girl. A rep for the Brooklyn Nine-Nine star confirmed the birth of his child to Us Weekly. The private couple have kept Newsom's pregnancy under wraps and did not publicly announce the arrival of their daughter. No other details, including the baby's name and exact date of birth, have been announced at this time, noted People magazine. Samberg and Newsom tied the knot in September 2013 after dating for 5 years. Samberg told reporters previously in January 2016, "I love babies. I would love to have a baby someday." Here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of August 19th. Number 10, Sam Hunt with Body Like a Back Road. Number 9, Ed Sheeran with Shape of You. Number 8, Shawn Mendes with There's No Holding Me Back. Number 7, Charlie Puth with Attention. Number 6, DJ Kelly featuring Justin Bieber, Quavo, Chance the Rapper, and Lil Wayne with I'm the One. Number 5, Imagine Dragons with Believer. Number 4, Bruno Mars with That's What I Like. Number 3, French Montana featuring Sway Lee with Unforgettable. Number 2, DJ Kelly featuring Rihanna and Brinson Tao with Wild Thoughts. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of August 19th, Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber with Despacito. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, August 10th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.